Ricky Martin, 39, has sold an estimated 60 million records over the course of his career. But 5 years ago, he seemed to retire from the recording studio. The release of his album Life in late 2005 was followed by a long period of silence, which he called the most beautiful years of my life. And then last year, Ricky Martin returned to the limelight. For many years, fans had speculated that this handsome Puerto Rican singer was in fact gay. But Martin always denied this. In March 2010, however, he declared, "I am proud to say that I am a fortunate homosexual man. I am very blessed to be who I am." He also admitted that he was in a relationship with another man. In November, Martin published his autobiography, Me, which was also published in his native Spanish as Yo. The English-language version made the New York Times bestseller list. Martin went back to doing the thing he is most famous for. He released an album, Música, Alma, Sexo. Music, Soul, Sex, came out on the Sony label in February, and this was accompanied by a Spanish version. And when Martin met with the press, he was more than happy to talk about his private life. He was asked about accusations that, before he came out, he had been living a lie.
I don't believe my life is a lie. I did my best in going through life, trying my best to just figure out who I am and what I'm made of. So all that is part of a process. I am sure I'm not the only one. I'm not the only man in his 30s still in this world trying to know who or she is. In fact, there are people that go through life and they die not accepting themselves and not knowing who they are. So 10 years ago, who you met was Ricky at that moment.
And he says he was genuinely heterosexual at the time.
I had long relationship with women and it was real. That is the problem with society that some people say, but then you were lying. And I'm like, yeah, some people might think that I was trying to convince myself about something, but the truth is that the relationship that I had with women, I felt, and it felt incredible, and I felt love and sexual attraction, and that's what it was back then.
And yet many people have admired Martin's courage. It's fair to say his coming out has had positive effects.
Yes, nothing but good. First, because of how I feel. I feel in love with myself again. I feel free in many ways. And the audience is perceiving that honesty and that raw emotion that I'm presenting. Fearless, without any manipulation of information in any way, shape, or form. Real. And that's coming out in the music. And I think that for the first time in many, many, many years, I'm enjoying interviews because I am relaxing.
But hadn't he been afraid of a backlash?
I now understand that fear is only in our mind. We create fear. When I told everybody my Twitter account went to 2 million people, 1 million and then 2 million really fast. So it's about having dignity and self-esteem. And it's amazing how many people, young people, 17, 18-year-old men and women have come to me and say, "Thank you, Ricky, because I feel powerful now that you came out, because I always felt that I was not accepted." And I'm talking about men and women that are 17 and 18-year-old, but also men in their 30s and 40s and men in their 60s that came to me that said, "Ricky, thank you. Today I can say I'm a proud man. Today I can say that I'm a proud gay man and a proud lesbian woman." And this is many people. And if I knew it was going to feel this good, this beautiful, I would have done it 10 years ago.